Hi, and welcome to the video on blog building, research, and choosing a topic. This particular video is going to be split up into two different parts. In part one, we're going to talk about the basics, basically ideas on how to identify your niche and how to find a topic. Then in part two, we're actually going to use some screen capture video so you can see step by step how to take what you have found and figure out whether or not that is profitable or not. Because while you do want to blog about something that will help people find their solutions, things like that, you do want to make sure that because this is a business that you are able to profit from the blog. You are able to find affiliate programs or CPA offers and build your list and make money in the long run from the blog. And I can guarantee you that if you follow the system step by step, especially this video, then you'll come out with a blog that you enjoy and that you're passionate about, and that it will increase your sales just because people can see right through you. They can see whether you are lying to them or not a lot of times. So if you pick up blog topic that you already know about and you're passionate about, and you're passionate about helping people, they can see that, and in turn, remember, you help people, they will in turn help you. So let's go ahead and move on. The first thing I want to talk about is blogging on what you know best. Now, there's a split. Some people will tell you to blog on what is profitable, even if you don't know what the topic is all about. But to be truthful with you, even if gardening and sewing was profitable, and I'm sure there are areas in that niche that are, I don't think I would know anything about it to blog on it. Plus, I would be blogging for the sake of money, not really helping my readers. And the downside is those people who are experienced in that area would see right through me. They would see that I really don't know what I'm talking about. That might in turn hurt my credibility, and that's not the route that I want to go to. So with that said, I went with the side of the people that said blog on what you know the best and what is profitable at the same time. And I remember back in the day, long time ago, back in 2005, I was trying to blog on stuff that was profitable. And I became frustrated because I didn't know a lot about it. I could not relate to it. So I ended up blogging on what I enjoyed, but finding a niche that was profitable. Not only did I enjoy it, I made more money. And because money is not in front of you, your goal is to make money, but your goal is to help people. Helping people and enjoying what you do will produce more money. And that's a given for anything. So let me give you an example. Let's say you hold a Bachelor's of Science degree in Computer Information Systems. Your hobbies are weightlifting, business, creating products, creating videos, and you're better off making profit with these computer-related subjects, videos, business, weightlifting, whatever, unlike writing about makeup. This is actually an example of myself. Now, I'm a guy, so I know nothing about makeup. I know that that niche is quite profitable among women, but because I know nothing about it, it's not really a topic that I enjoy. If I try to dive into that topic, then of course, it's not really going to suit me because all my businesses are not makeup related. So you also want to choose blogs, topics that might be related, whether it's a sub niche or a general niche, on one of your products, so that you can later on use that blog to drive traffic to your website. So if you're not experienced in a topic and you haven't had any life experiences related to it, remember, you may lose time just researching it while you could be making money. You save more time because you don't have to research something that you don't know. The next thing we're going to look at is you need to find an existing market. If you try to educate a market of something new, then it takes time. However, sometimes that works, so it's really up to you. You can test that out to see whether that works. But what I'm trying to do is save you time. So if you're trying to save time, try to find an existing market. Now the question is, how do you do that? You're going to have to identify your market niche. Now, the first and most important step to make a business blog is to identify the focus of your blog, which is best achieved by identifying your market niche. When you blog, you must have a specific target market, and don't write about everything that you know. Instead of writing about something in general, write about something extremely specific. If your goal is to make a blog cash machine or a money-making blog, then you need to remember that there are plenty other businesses offering the same services and products that you are, and also blogging about the same issues. So it's very important to be unique and to be above the rest. So figure out what your USP is, your unique selling proposition. What makes you different as a blog versus the other blogs out there in your sub-niche. Now we're going to talk about ways to find profitable topics. The first thing we're going to use is Twitter. Twitter, yes, is a micro-blogging tool. We're not going to relate blogging to Twitter, but you can use Twitter to find profitable topics. If you open a Twitter account, Twitter has a network of over 500,000 users, and it continues to grow. A lot of people that are not in business, even in my personal life, Twitter. And with Twitter, a lot of times you can actually go in and find out what topics people are talking about and what people are demanding the most. And that brings us to keyword analyzers and keyword popularity and check tools, such as those offered by SubmitExpress.com, SelfSEO.com, can also help you to figure out how many people attempt to find content from search engines on certain subjects and whether they get sufficient results on their demands. Another good niche to find is ones that have popular keywords but very limited search results. You could also use tools like WordTracker, and WordTracker does offer a free version of their tool, so you can use that to figure out the popularity of certain keywords. And you can then also use popular search engines like Google, Yahoo, MSN to search for those keywords and determine how many search results are found. With limited search results, it means you stand a good chance if your blog is created about that topic. So it's a matter of comparing the demand for certain content and the available results to meet that demand. There are also tools like Google Reader. Google Reader deals with RSS feeds in which you can subscribe and get RSS news. So you're basically weighing out, okay, there's not a lot of competition in this area, but there's a lot of traffic. That's an ideal situation, which is rare. However, it's something to look out for.
Okay, so by now you have probably figured out what kind of topic that you want to blog about. But if you're still stuck, then I want to give you a few internet tools to allow you to figure out exactly what to blog about, because you've probably done a little brainstorming, you've probably figured out some general niches that you want to go into, but you want to make it a little more specific, because the more specific you get, the higher conversions you will get. Some things that I would recommend would be to go to chat rooms, to go to places where people are already talking about that specific topic. Because what you're doing there is you're getting into the minds of these people who are having problems and looking for solutions in a specific area. So, what you want to do is go to chat rooms, forums, discussion boards, and places where people go to get answers. For example, Yahoo Answers or any other place like that. Now, to do that, I would recommend that you go to Google. If you go to Google and you type in the search bar and you put quotations around it and you put a keyword topic, and then after the quotations, keyword quotation, you put a plus sign and then you put forum. So let's say, for example, that I want to blog about how to cope from a breakup, how to get over breaking up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whomever. So what I could do here is type in the keyword relationship breakup. Because most likely when somebody is coping with, a relationship breakup and they've been in a relationship for several years, or they're coping with a divorce or things like that, they're in a time in their lives that they're really, really looking for a way to get out of that. And if you have some tips that you can help them with, then by all means, you could create a blog about that. Now, my whole idea here is just to brainstorm, get ideas about what exactly in specifics that I want to blog about. So I can go here, go to the forum. And you're going through these topics and you'll notice that there are specific niches within a niche. In relationship breakups, people can be looking to win back their girlfriend and how to cope with pain, or you could create a blog about how to cope with pain. Maybe you've gone through a breakup through your life and you found specific ways to get over that breakup fast. You can make, a free report on how to get over a breakup within a week and, things like that, which is possible. But you can take things from your experience, you can take things from other people's experience, and find what people are looking for as far as solutions go and what people are facing as problems go. So, as you can see here, just by looking at one forum, I've already gotten so much information from this, just looking at one forum. And then I'm going to search for other forums as well. So that's the way to do that. Forums, discussion boards, even you can even go on places like Yahoo Answers. I like to use Yahoo Answers because a lot of people use this site, to find answers to their questions. And sometimes I go here and I just go and type in a question just in case I want to find an answer to my question. So if you go to search and answers, you type in a keyword, you say something like relationship breakup or how to cope with relationship breakup. Then you'll get a lot of stuff like how do you break up with so and so, or how do you tell, you know. So just go through here just to find information, how to cope after a breakup. And click on that. You can go here, you'll find a lot of people answering the question. You'll find the best answer that's chosen up here. And then you'll find a lot of other answers down here. Now, just make sure that you do your due diligence. You don't want to just take all of this as fact because a lot of this can be from experience and not really factual. And maybe some works for some people, some works for other people. But you need to just keep that in mind when you are doing your research. Now, as you can see, there is a market out there, but the way to tell whether or not there is a buying market is to actually go to, is there products out there on that? For example, I could go to, let's say, ClickBank. Basically, places where people buy products. I can go to ClickBank and go to the marketplace and see whether or not there are products on that topic. So, what I'm doing is setting myself up for success because I am setting myself up to be able to write about a blog about relationship breakups. But at the same time, I can find products out there that relate to relationship breakups. Now, if you think about it, you kind of need to brainstorm too. What kind of stuff would people buy in that situation? Would they buy more videos? Would they buy reports? Would they buy specific products? you know what goes along with that. So you want to sit down and try to create a whole list, of things. You could even go to wordtracker.com. If you go to Google and you just type in word tracker free keyword tool, if you go to Google, type that in, you'll go to freekeywords.wordtracker.com. You can go here and you can type a keyword here. Let's say relationship breakup. So hopefully I'll get some keywords, and I see that I do. And this tells me whether or not this is going to be profitable or not, because I can see here that people are indeed searching for these keywords. So I probably want to stick with these keywords: best relationship breakup help, relationship breakups, overcoming relationship breakups, difficult relationship breakups, things like that. Now I'm not showing you this example to be, negative or anything like that. I'm just showing you an example where you can take a situation, a problem that people deal with in their daily lives. You can help these people get over their relationship breakups. At the same time, usually people buy because they're desperate to fix something. And people buy because they're sad or they're mad or they want to get over something. They want to solve something quick. And if you can help these people get over the relationship breakup, then that's great. And as I'm just showing you how to find a topic, how to elaborate on that topic, and how to know whether or not that topic is going to be profitable or not. By going to ClickBank, by going to other places, maybe half.com, maybe Barnes and Nobles, maybe even Amazon.com. In fact, let me show you a cool technique here. Amazon.com lists their items from, greater sales to less sales. So the ones that are on the top get more sales. So if I type in relationship breakup, then the ones at the top are the ones that sell the highest. And then they list it down further down the road. So what you could do is you could look at these books and get an idea just from these books. Now, I'm not recommending you to plagiarize and copy these books. I just want you to use this as a research tactic to know whether or not something is going to sell or not. Because if you've done your research and done this research ahead of time, you're setting yourself up for success and you're setting your blog up to help people. And remember, I said, in turn, they will help you as well.